Well, on behalf of the Dodge family, we express our gratitude and appreciation to you for the prayers and the faith and the hope and to help my mother soldier on. And this is a great day for our family. I wanted to take you back 23 years ago. I lived in southeast Idaho, further south than we are here. And I had my daughter at the time. I was up here on some business, and I called my grandmother, who lived on First Street at the time, and I said, would you like to go to lunch today? And she said, Brent, we can't go to lunch today. Something terrible has happened. You need to go to the police department. And I was brought into showing some pictures and identify my sister, Angie. And my mom was in the adjacent room, and I went in and told her, I said, yeah, she's gone, Mom. She is gone. And that has haunted us for a long time. My mother wrote in her journal, she said, the journey has been long. Many lessons have been learned. Much heartache and pain has been unbearable at times. Years of the unknown drove me to insanity at times. And many of you might have experienced that. And because we saw her at her most vulnerable moments. And of which I hope none of us are in that situation again. And she continued by saying, people have come and people have went, just like the seasons. But they've all been for a purpose. And for that, we express gratitude for this day. I would just note, after my sister's death, we were here at the police department, and Pam Millhouse, is she here, Pam? She's, anyway, she said she gathered my daughter up and gave her a stuffed animal, and I was able to take care of some things there for the family, and Pam took care of my daughter Heidi, who was 6 at the time. And after that, my daughter said, Dad, did you lock the doors? Are we safe tonight? And we're safe tonight. The bad guy is behind bars. And so much appreciate that. And with that, we express appreciation to the chief. You're the mayor? Good hire. Enough said. A couple of weeks ago, I met with Bill. My mom and I met with Bill, and I just looked at Bill, and I had this overwhelming sense of gratitude for him because he represented the Idaho Falls Police Department. And I said to him, I said, you got this. You got this. You're strong enough. You can do this. And you did. And for that, we express gratitude. I wrote down a couple of other names, and I won't go through all of them because there are so many over 23 years. But I said to my mom, what are a couple of words to describe Josh Dede? And she said, determination and goodness. I said, her good friend and confidant, Angel O'Brien, I said, what would you say to her? And she said, I would say that she is a true angel and a trusted confidant. I said, what would you say about Francine Bardot? And she said, she offered encouragement and she was my life coach. And and there are many others, but I would just say, what would you say about Cece Moore, Mom? And she said, we wouldn't be here without Cece. And bless you for that. And as I've ran into a couple of people as time has went by, and they've said they've watched a couple of shows and so forth, and they've said, your mom is so strong, your mom is so strong, and she really is. The determination of a mother, when you mess with Mother Bear, you're going to get swatted. And she will go to the nth degree to protect her cubs, or make restitution, or bring to justice what needed to be brought. And so I salute all of you women, including my mom today, for your courage and your hope and your faith. And then my sister. Gosh, what a wonderful, bright young woman. And that I never had the opportunity to become an uncle because that was taken from us. But we love her, we appreciate her, we appreciate this day. I hope I'm not too presumptuous, but I wanted to just mention one other thing. As I've thought about this, I looked at a couple of statistics. There's 200,000 unsolved murders in the United States. Unsolved. And they're people like us. They're family. You know, they have families. They live in pain, and they suffer. And so I had this idea that what would it be like if we could crowdfund some additional technology and and we could have a source of funds that we could offer to the CC Moores of the world, who could do some additional research and process more DNAs and those kinds of things. And so on Angie Dodge's website, I've set up a GoFundMe page, and that's where I've given my $5. It's Five for Hope is what the website's called. So go to angiedodge.com, and underneath one of the tabs is a GoFundMe page. And if you've been a victim, or you have a family member, or you know of somebody and you felt that pain, we promise and commit that all of those funds will go to either research, and we'll use CC Moore as our advisor, and we'll allocate those monies where they need to be spent. And with that, thank you, and that's all I have to say.
What an overwhelming day. And I can't even express how hard this journey has been. And the hundreds of people that's been affected by one person's choice to take my daughter's life. Not only did he take her life, he took a piece out of all of our lives. It affected so many people around the world. Our family's been extremely blessed to have the people in our lives, the media, that has kept Angie's case out there and kept it alive. And I've been very blessed. And my Heavenly Father has truly blessed our family, that He's put so many people into our path to keep us going, because it's a hard journey. And Brent and I were talking last night about the rabbit holes. I said, you no sooner go down one rabbit hole thinking you got it, and you come up and you go, well, that was the wrong one. It's just, wow. So there's lots of people I could thank. I could stand here all day and name, but just thank you to each and every one of you guys for being there, putting up with my craziness. Because I've been crazy, still am. But I'm just really grateful for all of your support. And to the current detectives, to the past detectives, I noticed that Officer Hoffman and Marvin Craner standing back there, all of you guys, everybody played a part in this. And I remember Jim Hoffman saying one day, we're going to look back on this maybe one day and say, how did we miss that one? And today, how did we miss it? Well, you know, we had to go through all of the learning processes, and all the technologies had to come about because it was really in God's hands. He orchestrated the whole thing. It just took us 23 years to get here. But he led us all the way, and I want to thank all of you.